Hello and welcome back to our We Choose to Thrive video bootcamp series. In today's video, we're going to help you discover the answers to taking back and owning your power. We discussed in the first video what it looked like to shed that victim mentality, why it was important. In the second video, we talked about how we give our power away and who we're giving it to. And here we're going to be able to give you some actionable tools that you can begin to use today to make the conscious choice to thrive and take back your power. Hi, my name is Kaylin Ravenzi, and I'm a coach, speaker, and creator of the Gift of You Blueprint.
And I'm Becky Norwood. I'm the best-selling author of the book, The Woman I Love, Surviving, Healing, and Thriving After a Childhood of Sexual, Emotional, and Physical Abuse. I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, and I am loving where we are today.
Thank you so very much. And Becky, I'm loving where we're at today too. We're here today because of women like us that wanted so much more in life. And so we're the founders of Women Up International, a platform for women who have experienced any type of victimization, whether it was domestic violence, child abuse, rape, human trafficking, being falsely arrested, whatever that was, because our mission here at Women Up International is to be a catalyst for unprecedented, vibrant living despite the past victimization and trauma in our lives.
And one of those things is, I'm sorry to interrupt, but one of those things that I wanted to bring up is abuse, no matter what kind of abuse is. There is no measuring scales. There's no way to measure. We are not here to compare. We're not saying mine's worse than yours or anything like this. Abuse is abuse, no matter what kind of abuse. And that's why what we're doing is we're welcoming you into this to find ways to get that you, that beautiful you, back.
Yes, thank you so very much. And with that, Becky, let's go ahead and let's ask, what are some of the ways that we can take back and own our power?
Choices and decisions, and honoring ourselves, and to realize that, number one, there's forgiveness, but first and foremost is forgiving you.
Yes.
Second is beginning to love you and giving yourself the credit to be, look where you've come from. Look what you encountered, and yet you're here, you're alive.
Yeah.
And you're here today listening to this, which means that you too want to thrive.
Yeah.
And you've gone through many horrible things, but what beautiful qualities, stop and think about this, what beautiful qualities have come to you as a result of what you encountered, and what more light, and how you can make yourself become that shining light to others that are just going through this stuff.
Yeah.
So, you're in a beautiful spot right here, right now, because we are forming a sisterhood. We are forming a way that we can unite together, lock arms, hold each other up, and bring each other to the place that we are thriving. Because the more that you thrive, the more that I thrive, the more that we together thrive, we change our world. That's part of bringing back our power.
Yeah. And you know what? That goes along with our mission here at Women Up International, is literally to help heal the world through each one of us making that conscious choice to change, to take back our power, to choose to vibrantly thrive. Now, what does that mean? Becky, let's talk about that for just a quick moment. What does it mean? Define vibrantly thriving.
I think we all know what it feels like when we smile.
Yes.
That our smile affects so many. But because that makes us vibrate at a different level, it impacts our world. But when we begin to love ourselves, instead of constantly telling the stories of what we've undergone and the traumas of our past, and we begin to lift ourselves up and start telling a new story, then we're happier, and it shows. The way we treat our families, it makes a difference. And we begin to just totally change and even truly vibrate on a different frequency.
And what happens is we're literally attracting into our lives people who are those like-minded individuals that are loving themselves, that are caring for themselves, that are they've made that choice to thrive at a level and own their power, meaning that Whatever happens, they're taking ownership for how they are reacting to a situation. They're not letting life react to them. They are saying, I am living intentionally. I am going to be powerful. I am choosing to create my life and design how I want to live.
You know, when you do that, one of the things that I've noticed for myself, because it felt like for so many years I had this heavy blanket of depression that just would kind of like feel like it was just like a wet, heavy blanket that would go over my mind.
Yeah.
And I got really tired of it.
Yeah.
It just did not serve me well.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I've gone on my growth journey, my journey to being the woman that I am today, the joy that you begin to feel and the choices, and when you can feel when things trigger and you feel that depression coming on, you consciously choose to make a different, react to it differently, do something to rise up out of it, whether it's breaking out in a silly song, telling crazy jokes, going for a walk, reading something powerful, meditating, visualizing, whatever it takes. Not let yourself
screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that.
Absolutely.
I've done that.
Yeah, me too.
Thank goodness for the quiet of my car.
Exactly. Or the home, wherever we're at.
Wherever
absolutely.
It is.
Yes.
So no, it is, you know, taking back our power, all of these things, and vibrantly thriving, it feels so good. And as you begin to feel good, your family feels good. Yeah. Our neighborhoods feel good. It radiates out, and that's what we're up to. We're up to changing our world for be the force for change.
Yeah, we're the ripple effect. It can start with us, and it needs to start with us because it can. Because we choose to have it start with us. Yeah. So thank you so very much. So we're so excited for all of our viewers. We have created a very special Vibrantly Thriving video series that includes the formula for taking back and owning your power. It is such a powerful, it's a mini course is really what it is, and it is so fantastic. We're excited to offer this to you for the very first step that you are taking in making this conscious choice to vibrantly thrive and shed that victim mentality. So by acting today, we are also delighted to bonus you the international best-selling book, We Choose to Thrive, for free. This is where 31 women came together who shared their secrets to vibrantly thriving after being victimized and what they're doing today. And it is just amazing and gorgeous that this was the choices that they've made despite what's happened in their lives. So we would love to help you continue your healing journey. And even though we may not know what you're struggling with today, there are women in our community who know exactly what you're going through. And they can be a huge support for you. Our community consists of women like me and you and Becky who have made a conscious choice to vibrantly thrive. And it's here that we continue to love and to support and to coach them through this vibrantly thriving formula. So we're excited to have you take a look and click the links below for this special offer. So our next video, we're so excited. It deals with what life is like after we take back and own our power by shedding those lies and going beyond the suffering. So thank you for joining us here today at Women Up International, where women choose to vibrantly thrive. We're going to nail this one of these times. Yeah. There we go. Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us today.